Hello everyone, it's Johnny Higini here. It's time to review the new Binicast album, the Binicast Stole Christmas. Now this is the first album released by the Binicast. And what else to say about the Binicast? They've had a large musical history of a whole bunch of remixes, and they've only had two songs that were actually original instrumentals. Now, going into this project, I didn't really know what to expect, but I was quite a fan of all the promotional material. They had this sort of character arc that they've been building up, and I think it's kind of cool the way that they're going to create some sort of story around the album. But after listening to it, I don't think it really helped. I mean, sure, I liked a lot of the aspects of the storyline and the interludes that they had, but the songs themselves, man. This might be some of the worst Christmas music you'll ever listen to. Genuinely. Genuinely. I mean, starting off with the first song, All I Want for Christmas Isn't You, BINI. Dude, like the first note on this song, John Higgins Live. It just, oh my God. It is so unbelievably off key. And it just starts the whole album off on a terrible note because everything after that is even more off key. And it's just like, now, the song itself, like the instrumental, like even if you just took away the vocals, All I Want for Christmas Is You is not really a super well-liked Christmas song. People find it super annoying. It's like, so I don't know why the Binicast decided to put this on the album, but I mean, in this song, the Binicast tries to do this weird like harmony effect where they like layer John Higgins live vocals on top of Gowdy Drop's vocals, and oh my God. It just doesn't sound good. Let me just say that. It does not sound good. And then, I mean, the thing about this album, and it'll come across in a lot of these songs, is they do have the occasional funny line, funny delivery. Like on this song, John Higgins Live says something about the girls making him want to do hurls, which, just the way he says it, it's not on beat, but we're laughing at him, not with him. And I mean, Gowdy Drop also has some funny lines on this song. He invented the new word darkly. I don't know. Don't know where that one came from. And then the other line that was also pretty funny is he asked Santa for earplugs because, it blocked out the BINI music. But I mean, hating on BINI is quite a common theme with this album. I mean, I think that's really all they're trying to do with this. Not a lot of lyrical depth with a lot of the songs. Pretty surface level, especially because they're just ripping off the lyrics from All I Want for Christmas Is You, and they're just like changing them slightly. So like, I mean, it is a parody album, so what do you expect? But now, the next song, Management Is Coming. I personally think this is probably the lowest on the point on the album. It's just, the instrumental is so unbelievably obnoxious and loud, and the mixing that they did on this song is just terrible. Like the horns come in, it's like ba 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 ba, and it's like, and some of the notes that John Higgins Live tries to hit on this track are so unbelievably terrible. Like there's multiple points on this album where I wish I had the earplugs, and like, oh, for profit's sake. Like, why did he think that was a good thing to include in the track list? I don't. I don't think it should have been in the track list. I don't think that should have been anywhere in the album at all. But he put it in the album. So, however, it's not all bad. It can only go up from here, right? So, the next song, Last Binicast. I mean, at least the instrumental's good. It's Last Christmas, right? And everyone loves that song. Who doesn't love Last Christmas, right? I was actually quite a fan of the chorus on this song, although it still is extremely, extremely off-key. Like, there's so many programs out there where they could have like, maybe adjusted the levels or like made it so it didn't sound so like choppy and like out of pitch, but like they didn't at all. And it makes me think, why? Why did they not do that? Lots of options. They didn't choose any of them. But I will say there is some points in the song where the lines that they say are just so funny. Like, at one point, Drop decides to talk about how he's writing a note to BINI and he's saying that I hate you and he means it. It's obviously play on the original song where he writes a note and says I love you, but just the flip on that one is, I mean, I don't say genius, but it's quite creative. And at one point in the song, there's an instrumental break, and then Drop gets on the mic and he starts shouting out Renzo, and then his delivery is on aka Mr. Shotz and Mr. Nobody, and it's like kind of funny because like Shotz has so many aliases, right? And then the thing is though, the song just drags out for so long. Like this is a over 5 minute song. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of na na na. Oh, and it's like boom. It's terrible, but the next song improves a little bit. Next song, Let It Flop, Let 'Em Flop, Let 'Em Flop, I personally think is the highest point on the album. It's not a good song by any means. It's still quite terrible. But there's some funny lyrics. The instrumental isn't too obnoxious. And most importantly, the song is nice and quick. It gets the terrible vocals over with. I don't know if like John Hayden's Live thought he was like, trying or something with this, but there was a lot of deliveries on this song where if he was trying, it was embarrassingly bad, laughable bad. Like the one line where it's ooh wee, and he could have done like maybe retook that or tried a little bit or just like oh my god. And then there is some quite witty bars, though, on this line. Like, when Drop hits the song so bad, my ear need a chop in line. I think that's quite funny. His delivery on that, the pause between... and the thing about Drop on this song is he sounds so unenthusiastic. He does not want to be recording this song. And even in the music video, you can see he's like... he does not want to be there. At all. And I don't blame him. I mean, the song is terrible. There's one point on this song where John Hayden's Live calls back to the album cover. I thought that was actually quite cool. It kind of calls back to the storyline of the album, which I think is something that they could work on, build off for future projects. Kind of a neat idea that not a lot of artists actually play with. And I mean, the one lyric on the song where they start off by saying, oh, the vocals are kind of frightful, and the beat's not that insightful. How can a beat be insightful? What part of a beat has insight? The beat doesn't speak at all. That line makes no sense. However, at least the album is coming to an end because there's only one song left, and it's Maligayang Pasko. Now, I probably butchered that too, but they butchered that so many times in the song, and it is the bonus song. Thankfully, because like this is included in the actual album. The lowest effort was put into this song, and it's obvious. Because I get it, it's a play on Feliz Navidad, but it's just not a good song. It really isn't. But overall, the album, off-key, instrumentals are mixed terribly. There's some funny moments, but the thing is, the funny moments aren't laughing with them, it's laughing at them, which I don't know if that's what they intended for this project. There were some witty bars, some funny lines in there that I thought helped support the album quite a bit. But overall, I mean, the project just isn't good. It's not good. I like the storyline that they have going for. I think they could build on that with future projects, but I think they need to try a different genre or something because Christmas music is not working. I will not be playing this over and over, like year after year. This one's going in the archives. And we're never touching this again. So that's why I'm feeling a light to a decent 2 on this one. Thank you guys for tuning in.